Tonight, a Fox 9 investigation of a threat on our roads.
Drive anywhere and you're bound to see somebody with a trailer. What you may not see is the safety equipment, and it turns out many trailers have faulty safety gear. As Jeff Ballion is about to show us, that is putting your safety at risk.
I could be dead. I could be paralyzed.
Imagine driving and getting blindsided by a misguided missile.
There's this thing coming at me that looks like a tornado. Slams into the front of my car, and I feel it go around the side.
It was the evening rush hour. Jeanne Krieg was headed home from her job in the South Metro.
Affirmative. We're just getting a call right now, trailer versus passenger car, unknown injuries.
She had no idea what had just smashed into her car and left her with a mangled right foot.
I just remember lifting up my ankle, and it was flopping like this, and I could see blood.
A trailer had come loose from a pickup traveling in the opposite direction. The pickup's driver slowed to watch it sail across the grass median, then took off.
This will be a hit and run. The party that lost this trailer took off and then come back.
When Krieg arrived at the hospital,
this is a very severe injury.
Doctors found bone sticking out of the inside of her ankle. They used a metal plate and screws to put it back together.
She's not completely out of the woods yet at this point, though. I mean, this is still something where the arthritis can crop up and become a bigger problem for her as she gets more active and starts trying to use her ankle more.
She was laid up for 11 weeks, unable to drive, missed a lot of work.
That's where they put the plate in. The bone came out the other side.
She's been in physical therapy
give yourself
for
some
months.
tension, bend that knee and bring that foot up towards you.
It's hard to know how many people have been killed or injured by runaway trailers in Minnesota. The state currently doesn't track the numbers. This traffic cam video shows a trailer breaking free on I-94 near downtown Minneapolis. It starts going in one direction, then pivots and explodes through the concrete wall in the median.
It's like a missile. It's not slowing down. It's going to go whatever direction it's going to go, and it could kill somebody.
State Trooper Joe Heyman says, in his experience, these crashes have a common cause. People are in a hurry or they're distracted, and they don't hook up their trailers correctly.
Sometimes a common mistake is when we go to latch that, we don't get latched.
We've come to the Minnesota Highway Safety Center in St. Cloud to get a lesson in runaway trailer physics. At 55 miles an hour, it keeps rolling and rolling.
It's just like a missile coming at you.
For hundreds of feet.
That thing really went. Well, you saw on a closed course how much energy is involved when something comes unsecured from a vehicle.
The bigger the object, the more devastating the force.
What we're going to do is we're going to test the brakes here, okay?
State law requires trailers weighing over 3,000 pounds to be equipped with breakaway brakes to keep them from flying all over the road if they come loose.
Here's our breakaway cable right here.
A cable hooks between the tow vehicle and the trailer.
This is your only saving grace right here.
If the trailer comes loose, the cable pulls a switch to activate the brakes.
Okay, see how it grabbed? Okay.
The Fox 9 investigators reviewed hundreds of trailer inspection reports from the State Patrol. The most common violations include faulty breakaway brakes.
That's not good.
Along with defective coupling devices.
And a lot of times this is missing.
Or missing safety pins, which hold equipment in place.
We want to have safety chains on the trailer.
Safety chains are a must for any trailer, especially ones that don't require breakaway brakes.
Crisscross these chains so that the chains themselves will form a bit of a cradle.
Here you can see why they're so important.
Is there anything you would like to say to the lady who got hurt?
I mean, I'm sorry that, for the victim that it happened, and I don't know what else to say, Is there anything that I can do?
Oscar Ruiz Marin is responsible for the runaway trailer that smashed into Jeanne Krieg's car. He turned himself into police and pled guilty to failing to stop for an accident and for using an unsafe trailer.
You didn't check the hitch before you drove the truck?
No, I didn't.
All right.
Ruiz Marin says he didn't stop when the trailer came loose because he panicked. He was also driving after revocation of his license and without insurance.
He doesn't have insurance, so I'm paying for the deductible. I'm paying, for things that my insurance isn't covering.
Krieg says her out-of-pocket expenses are approaching $5,000 so far.
He actually showed up in court, which, you know, I'm surprised.
Despite all she's been through, Krieg says she forgives Ruiz Marin.
I know he didn't wake up that day saying, I'm going to go out and try and kill somebody or hurt somebody, but, you know, and he was negligent.
Negligence, the common denominator in runaway trailer crashes. Whenever someone hooks up a trailer in a hurry or while distracted, whenever safety gear isn't maintained properly, you're asking for trouble in tow.